Hey, this is Black14 and this is WeNoGaming. With me I have today is
fcbuga,
and we are going to talk about the PS Vita Black Ops Declassified.
It looks amazing, guys. The graphics, I think, are gonna be sweet for those of you that like mobile gaming.
Yeah, way better than the Wii,
Yes.
right? Yeah, and it does look very good. By the way, there are maps in there that look like Nuketown. I don't know if it's the same, like, you know, like if it's the same or if they use the same graphics of Nuketown and used it in a different map.
It could be, in fact, that we've seen pictures or segments of the new map, Black Ops 2025 or Nuketown 2025.
But wasn't that for Black Ops 2?
It might be. They might have added it to Black Ops Declassified.
Yeah, and then by the way, this does play only up to 4v4 on Wi-Fi, and we suspect 2v2 on 3G.
Yeah, that's probably the only downside to this game. As I mean, of course, who's not gonna like it? It's a mobile Call of Duty. But,
it's not a replacement, but it's more like an alternative.
Also, there's going to be they're going to use the touchscreen for multiple uses, such as sprinting, knifing, and throwing nades. And you can throw your grenades while running.
So you can run in a direction, like straight on, and then throw it a little bit to the right or a little bit to the left, and you're still going forward.
For those of you with PS3 and Xbox 360, we cannot do that because you have to click those L and R3 buttons and whatever the analog sticks are for the Xbox.
Yeah, it is a weird like configuration.
Yeah,
like people who haven't used like the DS or something, you know, they're not used to the touchscreen. Because they do have Black Ops or whatever on the DS, I think.
But the graphics of that are
garbage.
Yes.
Yeah, and the next thing we would like to talk about is the kill streaks. We can also access the kill streaks through the touchscreen.
I don't know if that's going to be swiping or actually holding down for a certain amount of seconds.
I suspect that maybe they use a back touchscreen or something as well.
They would.
Because the back touchscreen is pretty cool.
They would be very smart to do that.
It's unique to the PS Vita. And also the next thing we would like to talk about is are the weapons. There are a lot of the weapons are similar to Black Ops 1. We're gonna start calling it Black Ops 1 for a little while. Okay.
Well, 1.5.
Yeah. So like the FAMAS and the machine gun.
The M60.
Yeah. Looks similar.
Also, there's the Commando, AK-47, and AK-74U. And then we also saw the sniper, the Dragunov.
I hate that.
Arguably the worst gun ever created by man. At least in a video game.
I don't know. Some people like it. They're kind of crazy. Don't talk to them.
I've never gotten a one-shot kill with that gun. Never.
You haven't? No, I haven't either. And we would also like to talk about the campaign is single player missions, which is kind of like Spec Ops, and go ahead. It's kind of like Spec Ops. This is supposed to be for mobile gaming, so like they want to have you do like missions, like little missions, so you know, like you have time to play and then stop and then play and then stop,
Yeah, you can start and stop whenever you want.
Yeah, some people might not like that, but that's how it is. I don't know if it's gonna be cinematic.
It looked like it. They had some slow motion shots of guys falling through glass.
Yeah, I think it's gonna be a little better than Spec Ops because I think it might be a cinematic version of Spec Ops with cutscenes and so on. So that's gonna be a little fun. I myself, Black14, will be buying this game because I have a PS Vita.
Along with Black Ops
one of the
2,
50 people who bought it. But it has internationally, I think it's international or just in the US, it has sold 2.2 million copies so far, right?
I'm gonna assume though that they will be able to sell quite a few copies of this.
After all the features come out.
Yeah, especially since it's the first mobile Call of Duty.
And if you're gonna plan on getting the PS Vita, I think I would get it soon because Sony is thinking of lowering the manufacturing costs, right?
Oh yeah.
I think they're gonna build it out of a little cheaper plastic, so then the price goes even lower. And I do not. If you really care about that stuff, you better buy it now.
It's just a rumor though.
Yeah. So okay. So the next thing we would like to talk about is It feels more like a sequel to Black Ops, and
the timeline
it's not like Black Ops 2. It's not like Black Ops 2.
No, the timeline is directly after the events that occurred in Black Ops 1, assuming that it continues after the presidential assassination. So we'll see how that goes.
Yeah, it's gonna be in the 60s, 70s, and 80s, right?
20 years ago.
Yes, and in this game, for multiplayer, there's 6 maps, which doesn't sound like a lot, but I think they will be adding more and more.
Yeah.
As the game, as the
I'm gonna assume that some of them will be free, because there's a mobile game, and to be able to compete in mobile game, you can't charge for every single
DLC, especially since the system costs so much, and the games are okay, $40. It's gonna be $50 actually. $50. It's gonna be one of the higher end PS Vita games.
That's another downside too. I mean,
I think it might be worth it if they do a good job.
You have to check. Hopefully the graphics are gonna be as good as they look in the trailer. I don't want to buy anything that would be looking like it was made for the
And I don't think I've heard of it, but they should package it with Black Ops 2 because it is coming around the same time. So they should
be around like
double
$80, $80 or $90 for.
Yeah, so instead of paying $50 for PS Vita version and $60 for the PS3 version, we can do like $60 for the PS3 version and $25 for the PS Vita version, like packaged together. Yeah.
They might even make a bundle with the.
Yeah, I hope so. That would be awesome.
Since it is exclusive, there'll probably be a bundle.
There should be, but it's gonna be late. Like everyone's gonna buy it. Whoever wants it already.
Yeah.
Like Black Ops 2, they already. Yeah.
No.
So, anything you liked about this PS Vita version of the game? That's different from Black Ops.
I liked it a lot because I don't always like just playing on one system. I like that you can take it anywhere.
Yeah.
I think that's the biggest.
That's the key selling.
Yeah.
And one more thing, the leveling up system and the perk system is going to be pretty much exactly like Black Ops 1.
Yeah, they're not going to have the new pick 10 method.
Yeah, so, and we'll be talking about the pick 10 method in our next video. Thanks for watching. Comment, rate, subscribe, and like.
Thanks, guys.
And let us know in the comments below what you want, what you liked, what your mama liked, what your cat liked.
Have a great day.
Yeah. And I get second place, he gets first. See ya.